Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo January 17, 2022. Many people around you will be engaged in fairly sterile power struggles. Above all, let them do it and stay calmly on the edge of this fleeting, but spectacular hysteria, which may well animate this day. Show yourself resolutely more mature and far above these petty, little power strategies. You will receive information in your work environment that could lead you to consider certain investments. But be careful, not everything is as beautiful as it seems. Wait a bit and, if you feel like it, do your research. You could have some interesting dreams that prompt you to study a specific topic, perhaps related to science or the occult. You are likely to absorb a lot of information, so go ahead. You know you are going in the right direction. Assert your position without hesitation but without aggression. You are resolutely on the right end of the form, your energies stabilize, take the opportunity to play sports. You want to spice up your relationship life. Don't go too hard anyway. You might hurt either friendship or hurt someone for an overly sarcastic joke. This day is a good time to assert yourself and emerge victorious in family matters or in connection with the house or the people you love. They will give in to your desires if you make it clear what you want. Now you take yourself for a star. You've decided to pull out all the stops and blow everyone's mind. You make us a real one-man show, my word. You've never been seen so outgoing and so funny. You have a stunning sense of humor. Your coworkers still have cramps, stop torturing their zygomatic. As the saying goes, after the first step, you're halfway done. This is certainly for you today. Yes, you indeed have a considerable amount of work to do, but you know that you can do it. Although it sounds trite, making a list, no, you shouldn't double-check it, will help you break your projects down into manageable chunks. It's so much easier to focus on the next step rather than the whole Herculean task. You have to learn to work in a team. You are too lonely and your colleagues are wondering about your personality. Show them that you can be funny and that your ideas are interesting and good for the business. The natives of the second decan will also be very motivated today. The day may be long, but the efforts will be greatly appreciated. On the financial side, your bank account seems to be doing well and you can give yourself a little extra. With this negative aspect of Pluto, you might feel overwhelmed by the idea that someone in your household suddenly passes away or could become seriously ill. If the fear of seeing those you love die is normal, these ideas ruled by the dwarf planet should not obsess you to the point that you can no longer live the present moment. On the contrary, listen more to those close to you and use this fear as a call to review your priorities. Maybe you just feel guilty about having too little time for them. You might be meant to spend some time in water activities. Don't be surprised, but rather consider how much benefit you would get from a long bath with mineral salts, or even, why not consider a thalassotherapy? Think about it seriously, because water is a regenerating, soothing, and healing element. In short, it only has virtues from which you would benefit greatly. Today, you may have to put some limits on someone. There is likely a person in your life who has been taking advantage of you in some way. You always try to be nice to others, but maybe you are being too nice to this person. They may be borrowing money from you without paying it back. Or maybe they are inappropriately abusing your time or energy. To strengthen your professional positioning, you will have to wait a little longer. There is no point in wanting to go faster than the music. You have to wait until the situation is favorable. Nothing is lost. Your strategies have no impact on the good keeping of your competitors' accounts. Maybe you should think of something else for a while. You can very well make a profit without looking at what the neighbor is doing. We could shower you with advice today, but you don't have to heed it. Your mom will explain to you how to lead your life, or your little sister will explain to you how to manage your romantic life. You hate to meddle in your own business. Don't let this annoyance ruin your day. Listen, nod, and do what you want. Today you will find yourself in an especially warm and affectionate mood and want to spend time with your close friends and family. If the weather is good, you will want to be outside because you feel more in communion with nature than usual. You may talk about work at some point, but not for long. There are many more things to talk about. Relax and enjoy the day. Side feelings, Venus is there to soften your daily life. Passionate relationships will punctuate this day placed under the sign of carnal pleasure. The presence of the planet of love in your heaven frees you from your anxieties related to your love situation. You live your relationship from day to day, without worrying about the next day. Whether you are in a relationship or single, you will have a strong desire to arouse desire and seduce. Let yourself go. All occasions are good to amaze the loved or coveted person. So much effort to get what you want. Looks like you've been loaded with a bag of sand on your back, and every trip costs you 10 times the price. This is a day where you might wonder if you want everything you do, or if some part of your subconscious keeps resisting it. Listen to yourself deeply. The optimism and enthusiasm for the months to come to make you feel confident and resilient. The sky is the limit. A visitor will bring surprising news to your home. Good day to do business or reorganize your accounts. You could receive in the mail or read in a newspaper how to make your income profitable, saving or investing. Tonight will be one of the intense dreams. All in all, an extremely favorable day. It is sweet at any age to be guided by fantasy. Neptune could not agree more with Proust than today. In its wake, you feel invincible, in phenomenal shape, and yearn for some craziness in your life. Take out the paintbrushes or kitchen knives. Take your tribe on a forest adventure, or just do something you are not used to doing. Your body and mind will be all the more strengthened.